Episode 8 of the highly anticipated first season of Mobland, a crime thriller on Paramount+, contains a plot twist that alters the course of the intensifying conflict between the Harrigans and the Stevensons. After Harry and the enigmatic Cat Mallister narrowly rescue Safina, hurrying at the last minute, the Harrians take a moment to recuperate, but Conrad wastes no time trying to turn Brendan's death into a financial opportunity. Rich's betrayal by Jamie Lopez allows Conrad and Lopez to gain control of London's fentanyl supply. But the price Harry pays for doing Cat another favor is high. At the same time, Richie is given a chance of his own by a seasoned figure in London's eternal gangland war. None other than the renowned Toby Jones, portraying the role of former Scotland Yard Deputy Chief Inspector Colin Tattersall. In their quest to bring down a crime family, Tattersall advises D.S. Fisk and D.C. Mikasa to team up with their adversaries, citing his decades of experience in the field. This advice is relayed to them by Conrad Harrigan himself. The result is a meeting with Richie Stevenson, which leads to a shocking turn of events in Mobland, episode Harry's Two Favors. This is what Conrad says to Harry. A man thinks twice before picking up the phone to Cat Mallister. Cat Mallister must be a very high-ranking official in a larger criminal organization, or perhaps a shadow agency like the CIA, given the way her name is treated. Even an international cartel appears to do her bidding without asking questions. If you owe a favor to someone with that much unchecked authority, it's almost certain they'll use it for something illicit and risky. In any case, Cat's involvement in the international trafficking of narcotics, firearms, and other illegal goods is evident, regardless of her true job title. She agrees to meet with Conrad and Jamie in exchange for half of the fentanyl money he plans to transfer. Although accepting money from such a source likely brings her closer to the criminal underworld than the CIA, nobody would be surprised to learn that a corrupt government official exists. Since she has already approached Harry about working for her, it's clear that she is aware of his abilities and plans to use him to advance her own operations. One day, she may ask Harry to infiltrate a criminal organization or serve as a black operative on her behalf. Why Kevin believes doing a favor for Cat would be bad for the Harrians is simple. If Cat wanted to, she could even ask Harry to betray the Harrians. Eventually, Cat's favors will be fully revealed in Mobland. Freddy's death in Episode 8 of Mobland. Freddy, who is Richie's right-hand man, has a one-and-done meeting with Harry after Harry finds images of Ron cheating on Richie with Freddy. If Harry and Kevin carry out their plan to seize control of the Harrigan crime empire and kill Richie in the process, Freddy would be able to join their ranks. Freddy becomes trusting of Harry after that and promptly provides Conrad with the details of Rich's fentanyl operation, hoping to leverage the information with Jamie. However, Freddy also tells Harry, off-screen, the name of the Hurrian member who had been closely collaborating with Richie. Upon hearing this, Harry throws Freddy from the top of a building, and he falls to his death. Since Freddy had served his purpose and was now just a liability, he took what could be called the express elevator to the basement. Maeve has almost certainly been collaborating with Richie the entire time. She believed Richie would spare Brendan, so calling him to tell him where Serafina and Brendan were in Antwerp seemed like the height of foolishness. Thus, Richie's decision not to inform Conrad about Maeve's call at the conclusion of Episode 7 also makes sense. Richie would be wise to use her as a sly spy inside the Hurrian household to undermine Conrad, especially if she has assisted him this far.